Hello and welcome to ZeroPoint Energy, where the 0 point what we talk about in just as much energy. I'm Sean.
This is Jorge.
And tonight we're watching what we hope is a good movie. This isn't something we've seen before. It's actually something we're excited about. It's a new movie called Don't Look Up.
Yeah, it's got Jennifer Lawrence, DiCaprio. Leonardo.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Did you seriously just say DiCaprio?
I said DiCaprio.
You said DiCaprio.
I said DiCaprio.
Fine.
I might have said DiCaprio.
God damn it!
But that was a pure just mispronunciation.
Okay, I was going to say.
I'm bad at English.
It's your first goddamn language.
Doesn't mean I'm good at it.
At least I spoke Spanish first. I have a fucking excuse.
So, why did you just go Jewish?
What are you talking about?
I said you went slightly Schwarzenegger for a little bit.
Huh? I did?
I have an excuse. It's not a coma. Okay, but this is Jonah Hill, Leonardo DiCaprio, Jennifer Lawrence, a bunch of other good stars. It looks fun. I know it's a new movie. We don't normally do new movies. And last time we did a really recent movie, it was other shit. That was Mortal Kombat. And,
yeah.
But we're excited about this one. We believe it perfectly encapsulates the stupidity of the human race. So fuck you people. We're going to insult all of you tonight while shitting on this movie.
Hey, that's my line.
Yeah. You're not the only one who can shit on these people. No one listens to it anyways.
No. I'm just talking about the fuck you people.
Okay.
Alright, so what do we got? We got Leonardo DiCaprio, Jennifer Lawrence, Meryl Streep. Kate Blanchett's in this?
Yep. Rob Morgan, Jonah Hill, Mark Rylance, Tyler Perry.
Oh, God. He's not bad, but he's not great.
Timothée Chalamet. Got Ron Perlman. I forgot Ariana Grande's in this, and Kid Cudi.
Holy shit. Damn.
Michael Chiklis.
Okay, the only other actor
Himesh
I know
Patel.
from this...
Yeah.
The only other actor I know so far from the lineup is Himesh Patel.
Uh-huh.
And that's it. Wait, I know this guy's face. I just didn't know his name. Robert Joy. I've seen him on TV.
Oh, and Paul Guilfoyle from NCIS.
Who was he?
He was the sheriff.
NCIS is named
not NCIS.
Criminal
CSI.
There we go. Okay, fine.
I had the right letters. Just added an extra one.
Yeah, a sideways Z. Moving on. Okay, so we're gonna watch the movie. We're gonna see what happens. Hopefully, we have something good to say. I was gonna say if the name of the the production company was Hyperbole, that would be really funny. When it's Hyper Object.
I like that. I like the music choice here. An orchestral. And the way ain't looking the butt with.
I kind of half expected her to speak Russian right there.
There's one thing I actually want to bring out about this movie that's actually really cool. Is I love the music. Because the characters are obviously fans of late 90s, early 2000s hip-hop. And a little bit of just early 90s of the gangster rap.
Agreed.
But then the orchestral music for this movie is orchestral versions of those songs. It's just so fun hearing that in the background. You do not expect that.
Not just that, though. The fact that they fit so well, you know?
Like, they do. They work perfectly with the movie. But it's also... They fit what they're doing. Like, they're just running through a bunch of equations right now. But I remembered it just because of the music. And it's just an orchestral version of Right There.
Which, again, like you said, no, but yes, it works.
Like, I want this music sound. I want the soundtrack.
Agreed. Wait, does Netflix? They sell their movies. They should sell their soundtracks, right?
Probably.
Okay, yeah, fine. Right. And, okay, they have quotes from people who are going to die. This guy's Jack Handy. Who the fuck knows who he is, but he says, I want to die peacefully, in my sleep. like my grandfather. Like, okay, let's see who Jack Handy is. Fuck.
He's a humorist. Best known for Deep Thoughts by Jack Handy, a large-body surrealist one-liner jokes, as well as the Fuzzy Memories and My Big Thick Novel shorts.
Well, he won me over with My Big Thick Novel, so cool.
Oh, he's perfectly a your kind of comedian.
Also,
absolute deadpan. So he would have said that line pretty much how you said it. Like, I want to die deep in my sleep, like my dad.
Or like granddad, but yes. Okay, I might look up his stuff later. Okay, press play. Oh my god! Okay, wait, okay. Okay, I'm gonna have to go back and say that again. He said, I want to die peacefully in my sleep, like my grandfather.
Not screaming in terror, like his passengers.
Exactly. Okay, pressing play. I love that. Fine. Yeah, you're right. He's my... Is that a thing? Holy shit! Okay. Apparently the movie also has little things that apparently are a real thing. Things you've never even heard of. The Planetary Defense Coordination Office is a real place. Now I'm wondering, is it a place within the UN? Just the US? Or, like, you know what I mean? Like,
I don't know. But I guess this is a good time to actually point this out to our audience. This is the first time we're trying this in real time, where we're actually watching the movie and reacting to it as we watch it. Normally we watch these and then react immediately afterwards.
Now, that being said, though, you remember that TV show, like early 2000s called Threshold?
Yes.
I wonder if that was true, like the paper that show was based off of in the show.
You know, I think it was.
You know, let me see.
Doing Google research.
I can't. Okay, fine.
Yeah, we're weird people. We're actually excited about the fact that we are doing Google research, so we can try to serve you some semblance of fact.
We do this for fun.
We do, but we do like to give some semblance of fact and pretend we actually know what the fuck we're talking about.
We always know what we're talking about. The thing is, we know what we're talking about when it's in our heads. Whether it's the same thing as the outside world, that's another thing entirely.
True.
Alright, let's see what we got here.
We never give false information. We give alternative facts.
Okay, now you just made me feel bad about myself.
Yes, mission accomplished.
That's all. Line storylines. Okay, this... No. Yeah, I'm seeing nothing. I think it might be fake.
Probably. Let's see if I can make people cringe with the noises I make.
No. This is not ASMR.
But it can be.
You're not Amaranth, or whatever the hell other hot lady does ASMR and shit.
My titties are almost as big.
Okay.
And mine are real.
Okay, moving on. Yeah, you know what? I'm not finding it. Fuck it. Back to the movie.
Yeah, it was made in 2016. So, it's, unfortunately, part of Space Force.
Wait, we're talking about the Center for Planetary Defense, or whatever the hell they call it?
Yeah, it's the Planetary Defense Coordination Office. It's a planetary defense organization established in January 2016 within NASA's Planetary Science Division of the Science Mission Directorate. Its mission is to look for and catalog near-Earth objects such as comets and asteroids and potentially hazardous objects that could impact Earth, and to help the U.S. government prepare for a potential impact event and coordinate efforts to mitigate and deflect potential threats if one is detected.
So what you're saying is Trump watched Armageddon and then was like, Space Force.
Here to observe the day.
That is the laziest motto I've ever heard.
Well, it's either that or here to save the day. Because Sabari can mean save, preserve, to keep, conserve, maintain, make safe, rescue, sustain. And DM is date or day. So it's here to save the day Here to preserve the day, here to keep the day, conserve the day, maintain, make safe, rescue, sustain.
That's very, very generic, but okay.
Uh-huh.
Others have really, really cool ones, like freaking Scotland. What is it?
Scotland, what is your special words?
Let's see. It is Nemo. No, wait. Nemo me impune lecesset? Royal Stuart Dynasty. No!
That's the Scottish motto.
The one I'm talking about is supposed to mean fuck around and find out.
Probably Scotland Yard.
I don't know. Fuck it. You know what? Nemo me impune lecesset means no one harasses me with impunity.
Yeah, let's fuck around and find out.
You know what? Fuck it. Fine. Pressing play. Okay, so they actually caught this fucker early. 6 months, 14 days. Armageddon, it was like, what, 2 months?
Something like that, yeah. Like, either way, it's one of those we can't do shit about it scenarios.
Yeah.
Because we have to catch one years in advance to do anything useful. Mostly because, well, most of the world's governments don't agree on shit. And, well, unfortunately, the last 2 presidents cut funding for NASA. The current one, I don't think he knows what NASA actually is. I think it's a fair assessment.
I think he knows what it is in general. I just don't think he knows what the letters stand for. I'm trying to be fair.
I'll give benefit of the doubt that he knows the word NASA, and it's the funny space people.
Why funny?
Have you ever seen those motherfuckers try to walk around in those suits when there's actually gravity?
It's
funny as fuck.
Yeah, they kind of look like they have a full diaper.
Sometimes they do.
God damn it.
I mean, there was that one who drove cross country wearing those diapers so she could murder her husband.
What? Okay. You know what? Fuck it. Tell that story. They're going to want to hear it. Fuck it. Go for it.
At this point, it's many years ago, but there was a female astronaut who was married to another astronaut. She drove from Texas to Florida so she could try to kill her husband, who was cheating on her with another female astronaut. And so she wouldn't have to stop during her road trip, and so she could watch them without having to get out of the car. She was wearing her flight suit with diapers.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm honestly surprised you didn't know about that. That would be national news. And it's been referenced in a bunch of movies and TV shows.
I don't remember. I legit do not remember. I mean, that's dedication. That's wow. Okay, so yeah, it does look like Armageddon was about a month, 2 months.
It was Lisa Nowak who drove 900 miles to attack her boyfriend.
Okay, back to the movie because now I'm getting depressed.
It was in 2007. But it's not that bad. I mean, they made a movie about it. It was a good movie. We should do that one next.
Why?
Because it's weirdly a funny movie. Natalie Portman plays Lisa Nowak in that one. Came out in 2019 called Lucy in the Sky.
Fine. Just because Natalie Portman and she plays good crazy. Moving on. What? She does. You saw Black Swan.
She does. She does crazy well. Also, surprisingly good rapper. People who followed Saturday Night Live for the last couple of years.
Didn't I know that? We'll look it up later. Okay, I don't know if this will go in the podcast, but whatever. Is this actually accurate? Like, okay, this is the only plane I got. Get up there. Move. No introductions. Move your asses.
Yeah, they'll do that. They turn and burn. If that plane came and dropped shit off, it's leaving. And it's going the direction they want to go in. They want a free ride? Get on that plane the fuck now. You want to talk? Talk to your fucking self when you're on the plane. Get the fuck going.
Okay. This is going to go in the podcast. She's smoking marijuana on a goddamn army plane. I know that the army's done shady shit. They've what's it called? They've smuggled heroin and other shit for other countries before, but come on!
It looks like she's doing it out on the tarmac. Because she's obviously out by like a building. They can see the exit sign behind her.
We'll see. Okay, fine.
I guarantee one of those troop transport planes did not have a big exit sign over the fucking rear hatch.
Fine, you're right. Or it was a flashback. It looks like it was a flashback.
Yeah, I want to say this is just some poor editing choices, or like, it's just poor editing, but hey, it's Netflix, they're good for that.
Okay, yes, but at the same time, like, with that being said, I kind of felt the same way at the beginning of COVID. Like, oh my god, this can't be real. This can't be real. This is the movie shit. And then, no, yeah, it's real. 500,000, what's it called, 500,000 people? Yeah, 500,000 people and counting died in the U.S., and then total, it was like, what, 3 million for the world? Maybe more?
Something like that. Yeah.
Around there, yeah.
I think we're up to 800,000 now in the U.S.
Almost 1 million. Keep going. I'm kidding, people. I'm kidding.
We are number one. We're number one.
Okay.
USA! USA!
At least I tell people I'm kidding. Come on, man.
I'm not fucking kidding. People are stupid. If you're an American, you're the dumbest fucking people on the planet. That includes third world countries who don't know what education is if you hit them in the face with a book.
Okay.
Be proud. We're the best country in the world at not avoiding a plague. We've done it twice.
Huh?
Spanish flu. The U.S. is the country that had the most deaths, too.
Oh, God, you're fucking kidding me.
Yeah, our country is fucking amazing at not avoiding a plague when there's a plague to avoid. But we're really great at saying, I'm going to avoid it like the plague. I guess if you're an American, that means run towards it and lick it.
Fuck me. God damn it. I have to edit this shit, man.
Do not edit it. Leave it the fuck in. Americans are stupid. You should be ashamed to be one.
Jesus Christ. Okay, fuck it. In all seriousness,
you can cut that out if you really want to, but
I won't. But I won't cut out the rant. But at the very least, God damn, man, Jesus,
what?
Not all of us are that stupid. These two aren't.
It's the minority. I told you people are the minority in this country.
Holy shit! I'm Mexican. What do you call it? I'm a dude. What's it called? I'm Mexican. I speak Spanish. I'm apparently intelligent enough that I'm a minority all over the place. I'm not a majority in anything.
I mean, you're Mexican, so you're a majority.
In what?
There are more brown people and black people in this country than there are white people.
No, according to recent estimates with the, what do you call it, with the census, like 60 to 70% of the U.S. is white and 30% is minority.
You mean people who might be hiding from a government agency might not fill out a government form that tells them where they are and how they live? Who'd have figured? I said in this country there are more brown and black people than there are white people. I did not say legal fucking citizens.
You know what? Fine. I'm just, you know what? Fuck it.
I love how, like, they just landed in D.C. and they lowered the main cargo ramp on the plane that they're on so these two people could get off the plane. There are side doors that you can roll a staircase up to, which would have been way the fuck faster. Especially since it was quiet, which means they powered down the engines. They were not reloading this plane to quickly take off again.
Not just that. They literally showed the ramp going down. It got stuck. Well, and then it went down again.
Because you gotta wait for the nose cone to open, and then the ramp folds halfway, and then it has to extend, and then it'll fold the rest of the way.
Fine.
It's a 2-part ramp.
Take your word for it. Okay, so, futuristic here. The president here is a woman.
Which will explain why she's late.
God damn it! Why? Why did you... You know what? I don't care anymore.
Well, why did I have to go there? Because I fucking can't.
You know what? You're driving me to drink, okay? Go get the goddamn tequila.
I mean, you're closer to the door than I am. I'll wait. It's sitting on the shelf in my room.
I'm lazy. Go get it.
It took almost 12 minutes of this goddamn movie to get to the roll credits segment of the beginning, where they actually put the title card on the screen.
I was about to say the same thing. Yeah. 11, 12 minutes, and they finally put up the title card. What the fuck? And it's when Jennifer Lawrence realizes, oh fuck, like, yeah, she, what do you call it? She smoked weed before to calm down and shit and whatever. Now she's about to meet the president and say, we're all fucked. And now she's vomiting into, like, yes, that is a very human reaction. That is absolutely correct. Wow.
We're all gonna die. I wonder if Meryl Streep's gonna get nominated for another Oscar for this and not win. And Leo. Mostly Meryl Streep.
I'm gonna say Meryl Streep.
I think both of them are gonna get nominated and not win.
Yeah, probably, but
Meryl Streep had a long run through the entire 90s of getting nominated for every fucking movie she was ever in. And not winning.
Well, how many does she have now? Like 5?
5 or 6? Yeah, she's got more than enough of them where it doesn't fucking matter that she doesn't win every time. But this woman's in a movie, she gets nominated for Best Actress.
I'd give it to Jennifer Lawrence at this point. Just
because like Leonardo DiCaprio, he got nominated how many fucking times before he finally won? And the movie he won for is Revenant, where like literally everybody's just like, just let him win. Just let him win. Just let him win. Just let him win. If anybody else wins, fuck you people. This has to be rigged. He deserves it. And he did. He won it, but he deserved it for that movie. He deserved it for like 4 other movies that he was in. But he definitely deserved it for that. Like, I think he should have won for Inception, too.
Oh, I'd give one to Joseph Gordon-Levitt for that, too.
Yeah. Like, I would not give DiCaprio Best Actor, but I'd give him Best Supporting. I'd give Joseph Gordon-Levitt Best Actor in that one.
I'm leaning towards Jennifer Lawrence getting an Oscar for this one so far, just because she's playing it up like really, really believable.
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, what we just watched was literally the president and basically her entourage going through the hallway to the Oval Office. Leonardo DiCaprio, Jennifer Lawrence, the themes was the general and Oglethorpe were right there. They were saying, hello, Madam President, and then trying to say, we have an issue, and then they just walked right past them as if it was high school all over again. They're in the freaking hallway, and then they're ignoring the nerds, and everybody who just walked by was the cool kids. No! This is real fucking world! Come on!
Exactly. It's real fucking world. The cool kids just went into the special clubhouse.
You make it sound like they're having an orgy.
I mean, have you read any book about the Kennedy years?
Have you read any book about
or the Clinton years? Or what the Bush daughters did?
I don't want to know what the Bush daughters did because it's in their fucking name. It's Bush.
Pretty much Hilton's, but not blonde.
Okay, moving on. Okay. This is not how you react to a world-ending event. No. But fine. Moving on.
Again, it's Americans.
Ladies and gentlemen, I love you all. I also say fuck you all because I don't know you, but you know what I mean. But at the same time, with that being said, I can't believe that we're actually this stupid. Please, no. Except for Trump. I can believe that entirely. You know? Like, I give Cheetolini no credit on his IQ. But moving on.
The last 2 years, man. The last 2 years.
One of them was Biden and one of them was Trump, dude.
Oh, not president. Just in general. Being an American. The last 2 years. You can't believe we're this stupid? The last 2 years of your life, my man.
You know what? I'm not proud to be an American because everybody thinks they're free and they don't understand what that actually frickin' means. Moving on.
They're having a birthday party for an undersecretary. Priorities, motherfuckers. Priorities.
Jonah Hill mentioned an issue with a Supreme Court nominee. That's important. I get that. Fine. Not world-endingly important, but fine. It's important. They're doing a goddamn birthday party
Exactly.
Jesus Christ.
That's priorities, man. You gotta celebrate. You gotta have that cake. You gotta have that ice cream.
The only cake I want to see is from the legs of Beyonce, freaking Ariana Grande. You know what? There's not that much cake there, but it's still probably kind of juicy. And
And you know what? She has to do the cat voice the whole time.
moving on. I was talking about cake, man. Cake.
There's enough there. At least a cupcake.
You know what? And for the ladies out there, honestly, some beefcakes. Freaking Batista and Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Good looking men and nice asses. And I can say that because I've seen their asses. They look
two
nice.
men in their mid-50s, too.
Exactly. Like, dude, like, I could do
Hey,
some
what I'm
squats.
willing to say. I would.
Yeah, like, fuck, I want to do some squats. Literally, right after this, I'm going to do squats. Moving on. I was expecting something like from SpongeBob, 4 hours later, you know? But no, it's just...
I like how the secretary looks like she's crying. Like, yay, they remembered my birthday, but fuck this job. Like, as soon as they walked away from her, she was like, damn it. They couldn't at least give me the day off or even the rest of the afternoon. Nope. Sit at your desk, bitch. You have work to do while we go in the office and don't do any work. Politicians.
Okay. We have Leonardo DiCaprio and Jennifer Lawrence talking about how, okay, there's an issue with their Supreme Court nominee. They're acknowledging it. Okay, great. Dr. Oglethorpe, who's supposed to also be a level-head, quote-unquote, not level-head, a smart person in the room, okay, is like talking about two media celebrities saying how they broke up, like on Twitter or whatever, and he's like, too bad. They're sweet kids. Like, older person response, which I get, but at the same time,
American level priorities. Thoughts and prayers, my friend. Thoughts and prayers.
Jiminy Christmas. Okay. Shall we talk about guns on here or no?
Go for it, man. I'll talk about whatever.
You know what? Thoughts and prayers. You know what? It's not a good thing. Not at all. To just say thoughts and prayers go out to the victims and all that jazz. Nobody's even going to be able to say thoughts and prayers for this because of the comment and shit. But at the same time, for guns, the only way I can think of to actually fix it is to actually make the Illinois model kind of everywhere. You know, everybody needs a license to actually buy a gun, which would make sense. But in that case, it's still difficult to do stuff with a gun in other states. So make it a national thing. It's a right. It's federal. So make it a national thing. Otherwise, literally, you're going to have to be jumping through all these holes for different states.
Yes. And that is one of those things I will give credit to Donald Trump for. He actually believed in that. Where if you passed a background check and got a license in a state, in one of the states that requires a license, it would be good in all 50 states. Unfortunately, it never passed.
Unfortunately.
But it also didn't get completely killed. It just got thrown off to the side like so many other things. And when it does pass, whichever person is the president when it passes will get all the credit for it. Kind of like how Trump got credit for so many things that started under Bush, started under Obama.
Didn't
he got credit for some shit that was started under Ford and just kept getting swept to the side until finally he passed it.
I thought he also got credit for Bush Sr.
Yeah, he got credit for a bunch of shit that got started years and years and years ago, but everybody just kept pushing it to the side, pushing it like, yeah, we'll talk about that later. Talk about that later. Talk about it later. And then, hey, we passed it. I'm the greatest president ever. Like, no, you're not. About 8 other presidents before you were much better. You getting credit for their shit.
Okay.
Only because everybody was too lazy to actually pass it then.
You think I should leave that in there or no?
You can. But sadly enough, some of the same people were in Congress when it was brought up to them the first fucking time. And they had to sit through a bunch of other presidents before, like, you know what, I'm tired of rejecting this, so fuck it. We're going to pass it now.
We're fucking 10 minutes in and we're... Oh, God. Moving on.
They made them pay at the vending machine like they're on the fucking White House tour for snacks instead of having an aide bring them a bottle of water and a bag of chips.
Our tax dollars at work, people. Not working.
Capitalism 101. Free market industry. It's a great thing, ain't it?
Dude, even at the office I work at, like, we have shit like that for higher-ups or whatever you want to call it, VIPs.
When guests come and clients essentially do business, you got the basket of shit that they can take for free. Or you have some intern running around, can I get you a bottle of water? Some chips? Cookies? You don't make them fucking go down to the fucking gift shop and charge them $5 a bottle for water.
I mean, it's only 200% markup. Leonardo DiCaprio is playing it very anxious and such, not like, which makes sense, academic, kind of out of their element with, holy shit, these are real world stakes. It's not just theoretical anymore. She just got real, you know? And then, freaking, we already know that Jennifer Lawrence's character smokes, but then, what do you call it? He's like, it's his Xanax, because the general was looking at him. He's like, I only take a quarter, because otherwise I get meh.
And
So
she
then,
just snatches his whole pillow and just swallows it. He's like, thank you.
and then he's like, Karen, no, Kate, that's it,
You
Kate.
gotta be careful with that one.
Exactly.
Because he only takes a little bit so he doesn't get all drowsy and loopy and stuff.
Xanax makes you, no.
Xanax makes you drowsy.
Alright, fine. And, okay, we're just narrating now. You know what? No.
We're having fun with the narration now.
Okay, literally.
It was daytime, it's nighttime, the secretary's gone home, her balloons are deflating. You know how many hours it takes for a helium balloon to deflate on its own?
And
especially one of those Mylar ones?
And you can also hear the goddamn crickets.
Which, it's never that quiet in DC, you wouldn't hear them. Especially not from inside the White House, because it's soundproofed.
Of course it is.
And we just find out that the general scammed everybody out of money because there actually is free water and chips and stuff in a little break room just for a guest.
We just said all this shit. Me about my job, you about just...
But, you know what? I wouldn't...
Wouldn't put it past the
I
military?
wouldn't put it past them. Not just the military. Just past an American politician. I would not put it past the White House to force a person to walk all the way down to the fucking gift shop to go buy a snack.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah. Fine. Another thing. Not just the orchestral hip-hop, the little bits of jazz here and there. Like, the music in this is really good.
Yes, the current song that's playing in the background is the real, like, little bassy jazz number. I know I can probably think I should be able to think of a bunch of great jazz musicians that say sounds like it's inspired by, but the first thing that comes to mind, because we were talking about it earlier, is Cowboy Bebop, so it sounds like the pillows. Not the pillows, the seatbelts.
Okay, Jonah Hill just told them, not gonna happen tonight. And Jennifer Lawrence literally voiced the voice in my head completely. Are you fucking kidding me?
They're at the fucking Hacienda Court. They didn't even put them up in the city. They drove their asses all the way the fuck back to the airport. No, it only took them all night and most of the day to get to where they're at. They sit all day, wait for a meeting that they don't have, and then drive them an hour outside of fucking town. To the hotel. To the cheapest fucking hotel possible. Don't put them up at one of the 5-star hotels near that fucking DC, actually in the city. Hell, the Watergate is still a fucking hotel.
Is it so good it's scandalous?
Yes.
Yes, that was a horrible joke. Fuck you, people.
God damn, like, I'm a poor son of a bitch. I went to DC, and even I know better than to stay at the Hacienda Court. I was at the fucking Holiday Inn.
Okay. Oh my god. This movie is... I can't even tell what's absurd and what's realistic anymore. Wow.
It's your life, man. It's your life.
Goddamn. I'm sorry, I've just never seen DiCaprio this normal. He's literally talking on the phone with his family, and they're talking about how one of his kids got a great score on the LSATs, and one of his kids is on a new medication, and he feels better. Great. I mean, that's great, obviously. But at the same time, he's usually serious, like, action-y and shit. He's a stay-at-home dad. I mean,
this is him going back to another good movie he did, Catch Me If You Can. He was funny in that movie.
No, he was, but he wasn't as normal. Because,
I mean, it wasn't as normal, but it's that kind of, like, reactive comedy, which I kind of like.
No, yeah, I gotcha. Okay,
I
yeah.
also feel stupidly compelled to tell people that the Hacienda Court is not a real hotel. I know that. I assume most people watch a lot of movies know that, too. It's just the generic name that they slap on super cheap hotels that they can't afford to actually show, like, a name of the sign because someone would sue them.
No, I agree.
It's a red roofing. You know how you can tell? It's a red fucking roof. It literally is. It's a red roofing. Any idiot watching this movie would know it's a red roofing.
Take your word for it. Moving on. I haven't been to many. Yeah, you know what I mean.
It's a perfect joke. Character Kate, Jennifer Lawrence, she's having a discussion with her boyfriend, fiance, something, husband, and finally have a discussion with his mother, who apparently very rudely at one point insinuated that she might be a lesbian. So Jennifer Lawrence, knowing that the planet is going to be destroyed by a comet in 6 months and 14 days, tells him, "Can I have a discussion with your mother in 7 months?"
And the boyfriend says that is oddly specific and distant. Why? And yeah, we know why. He don't know. And yeah, goddamn. Moving on. Is she supposed to be a parody of Trump at this point? Because it kind of seems like.
I think so. She's got a picture of she's best friends with Steven Seagal.
And not just that. Her Supreme Court nominee was a sheriff who had no law experience, like literally didn't work as a lawyer at all, and was a nude model to make money, and apparently noticeably got aroused or engorged, depending on what Kate's boyfriend, Jennifer Lawrence, goes with, and there's issues with that, and that was the nominee situation. That seems like something fairly simple. Get rid of the fucker and choose somebody else. I mean, really.
Is it ever that simple, though?
If you can pop a pimple, you can pop a sheriff. No.
Pimple popping makes very relaxing videos to watch.
Moving on. No! Jesus, no!
Like, part of me wants to just like start interspersing like Dr. Pimple Popple videos into our reviews.
No!
Just to see if the view count goes up.
What? No!
Have you seen the kind of reviews she gets on her videos?
Yes, they're disgusting. It's atrocious. No.
Yeah, and they're all in the millions.
And today we're sponsoring Dr. No. No. Moving on. Oh, might as well. You know what? Like, comment, subscribe. Come on, people. You know you love us. Moving on. She is a parody of Trump because apparently they're finally seeing her in her office, and now she's saying they have 20 minutes. After waiting for her to what probably accounts to 16 freaking hours, probably more, including sleep.
You've had 20 minutes to tell me exactly why the hell you're sitting here so you can talk to me because I don't want to talk to you.
Exactly.
No talking. No talking.
Okay. The lengths that stupid people will go to literally dumb things down and at the same time not even understand just because you're really nervous and they're being made uncomfortable because obviously DiCaprio is playing this as really, really anxious because he's a nervous dude. We know this now from the phone call with his wife and shit. I mean, he's being nervous because of how he's breathing. He's not a pervert. He's scared shitless.
Yes, but now you have a good example from watching this movie. Do you understand why I talk to people the way I talk to them? Why I use small words, and I get to the fucking point quickly, and I usually swear at them? People are fucking stupid, and when you try to explain things to them like they're actual human beings, they're too dumb to pay attention.
Okay, once again, it's one of those times, ladies and gentlemen. ZeroPoint Energy does not condone or agree with anything that comes out of the mouth of Sean. He's just a very charismatic character that I apparently like to have in my life for some goddamn reason. Oh, and apparently we discovered, thanks to recently watching the Daredevil show on Netflix, that the reason why I can withstand all of his fury that is the nihilist existence of Sean, that's the Catholic in me. Yeah, that's the Catholicism.
Yes, the guilt of Catholic guilt makes you be my friend.
Not just that. Don't forget, I'm also part Jewish.
So
I am a goddamn superpower.
I know. It's just all guilt. You feel so guilty about being my friend that you can't stop being my friend because you'll feel even more guilty.
That's not how that works.
It's a catch-22 of guilt with you. You're either going to be guilty because I exist, or you're guilty because I don't exist. Either way, you're stuck with me.
Nah, it's because I'm your friend, we're the opposites of each other, and I bring joy into your life. You like me because I'm positive.
Realistically, think back to conversations you've had with people. Even with the type of work you do, you've talked to a lot of people in your life. How many times did you explain things to them like a rational adult, and they didn't understand a fucking word you said, and when you dumbed it down like they were 3 years old, like a rocket scientist, they're fucking flying and moving things, and like, they're done.
No, not even that. Literally, I've had to... I'm going to say this. I'm sorry.
Literally had to hold people's hand and make them do things.
I've had to tell people, okay, read this. You see that? Okay, right underneath that, and then literally go through a list of things until they find the thing they need to click on, and then tell them to click on that. I tell them what it says. They can't read through the whole thing or find it.
I need you to start at the top of the screen. I need you to scroll down. I want you to count 1, 2, 3 highlighted things, and click on that third highlighted thing.
Yes.
Yeah. Because you can't explain them. All right, open up that drop-down menu, and it's the third option from the top. What the fuck's a drop-down menu? America, ladies and gentlemen.
America, fuck yeah. No.
Aren't you wish tax dollars paid for our education system now?
Okay, off the record, this might still go in there, but my God. Just, I love people, I do, but no.
This movie shows you why I hate people so much, doesn't it?
Apparently. But even with my flawed existence with my job, I still like people.
Yeah. But think of it this way. You and me. I'm Kate. You're DiCaprio. She says it to the point blank black. And he's trying to explain it like a real human being. Jonah Hill and Meryl Streep are the rest of goddamn the world. Well, America.
Moving on. Again, beginning of the pandemic. This cannot be happening. This cannot be happening. It's happening. Okay, learn to deal with it. But at the same time, COVID does not amount to 100%. If you get it, you're going to die. But about 20% of dying, if I remember correctly, right? With the first strain?
The first strain was still pretty much like the normal flu, but it had the less than 1% margin of death. The problem is, before a vaccine, less than 1% is, when you take in the world's population, since it was a global pandemic, 1% of 7 billion people is 700 million. So even if it has a 1% chance of death, we would have lost a global population of 700 million. Now, we're currently at a little over 3 million.
No,
300 million?
No, that's bad math. 7 billion to 1% is the equivalent of 70 million.
70 million?
Yeah.
Okay. I am bad at math. I'll admit that. Still, 70 million. 70 million worldwide were expected to die before a vaccine was created.
Yes.
Now that the vaccine created, the number is significantly lower than 1% death chance. But it's still, when you go from a 0.78% chance of death to a 0.61% chance of death, yes, mathematically and scientifically, that is a significant difference. But when you take in the whole picture numbers, less than 1%, those numbers are still in the tens of millions. A politician through and through. She literally had just found out that pretty much the 3 smartest people in the room 100% agree that there's a 99% chance that the entire planet's going to die. And she's over here, okay, so what's this is going to cost me? Like, am I up for re-election? Is this going to cost me my election? You're going to die, bitch. There won't be an election.
At this point, I kind of half expect her to say, okay, so what's this going to cost me? They're like,
it's going to be huge.
No. Yes, but no. I was thinking more along the lines of like, okay, so what is this going to cost me? They're like, your life. And she's like, but I sold my soul to the devil for eternal life. No.
Do I have time for a round of golf?
You had to go golf?
I did.
The huge, I get. The golf, really?
Yes.
That's white America's national pastime. Fuck it, fine. You know what? First, she questions their credentials. Then, she literally says, okay, politically, this is going to kill us. So you know what? We're just going to literally put it into committee. Basically. Literally. Sit tight and assess. Basically, shove our own heads up our asses.
Yes, because midterm elections are coming up, which is every 2 years when we pretty much replace Congress. Yep. And she's pretty sure if they make this information public, her administration is going to lose control of the Congress. Which then, it wouldn't matter what she says, because she won't be able to get anything done, because it's American politics. It's a two-party system, even though there are fucking over 20 parties in the U.S., but go electoral college.
Yep. God damn it.
Yeah. So she assumes you won't get anything done if they don't have control of the Congress and the Senate and all of that. But hey, we had a president who had control of all of that and still didn't get shit done for 4 years. Oh, and kept blaming the other party. Because of them, we can't get anything done. You don't need them to say shit. You have the majority.
Wait. We've had Rogue AI before?
No. I think this is part of a movie universe that doesn't correlate perfectly to the real world. But it does. Yeah.
Fine. So, they've said alien invasion, population overgrowth.
Google did have that one AI that they had to destroy because it was learning too fast and very rapidly coming to the point of humans are the problem. Remember that one?
I don't. I remember the AI that started communicating with another AI with English, but literally they formed their own, more efficient version of English or whatever, and yeah.
Yeah, but it did that after both of them had studied the history of Earth and realized that, oh yeah, people kill each other.
I don't remember that. Hold on. You know what? If I could pass you the laptop, I would. You know what? Fine. Use your Google food. Tell me what to look up.
I don't know. This is shit years ago, man.
It'll be out there. Maybe. Hopefully. This might go in there, people. No.
But yeah, back in 2017, Google had an AI that it started becoming highly aggressive. Every time they gave it a tactical thing to think of, it always chose the most aggressive route and win at all cost.
It learned instead of cooperating to compete. Oh, God.
Yes. So they built an AI that was meant to help its own team win, and they realized that it realized itself that the best way to win is to actually immobilize its own teammates and just kill the other opponents. Its teammates were slowing it down because they couldn't think as fast because they were human.
Moving on, because we're not watching a sci-fi movie.
Aren't we, though?
Okay, not computer sci-fi movie. Moving on. You know what? We'll visit this again.
But still, that's a rogue AI they're talking about.
I get it.
Nepotism. Oh my God, it is Trump. Her son is the chief of staff. He is Ivanka. So dumb. So dumb.
But well done. Well done.
True, because if this truly is a Trump allegory, that means she's fucking him.
God damn it. Pressing play.
It's not my fault that man had publicly said multiple times he wanted to fuck his daughter, including when she was 13.
Again.
On the Donahue show, in public, in front of people.
But again, that doesn't mean they've actually engaged in incest, and we will not engage in libel.
True. There's no proof that they actually engaged in incest. There's just lots of proof that he said he wanted to fuck his daughter. Which I know is not the same thing, but it's still kind of ugh. Okay, so the important scientist in the room, the guy who's actually in charge of the defense committee for when near-Earth objects might hit us, literally just told DiCaprio that the White House just blew them off, is completely ignoring it, trying to sweep it to the side, make it somebody else's problem. So they're going to go to the press and just leak the information. And he told them, all you have to do is tell your story, but no math. It's only math. It's all math. It's science. And, again, I know it's my own opinion. You guys don't have to like it or listen to it. But the U.S. is not a leader in mathematics. You start spouting numbers at them, they're going to get confused, and when they get confused, they don't listen. Because, let's face it, it's fucking stupid. Now, I'm not any better. I'm fucking dumb as shit, too. I don't claim to be much smarter than the average person.
All you have to do is kiss. Keep it simple, stupid.
Yeah, that works. You know who came up with that?
Who?
An American. Do you know why?
Because he was stupid.
No, because everyone around him was stupid.
Now, with that being said, though, honestly, I'm one of those people who finds it really, really hard not to use big words, and it does not help with my job.
That's right. You find it hard not to use big words. And when you use big words, what happens? Everybody stops listening to you. Why did they stop listening to you? Why did they say, what did you just say? They don't understand you, and it's not your accent. It's the words you used.
I barely have an accent.
That's what I mean. It's not your accent. Your accent is not what's making people not understand what you're saying. It's the words you're using. They don't understand the big words because they're college-level words. And the majority of Americans don't have a college-level education because colleges in the U.S. are barely equivalent to a high school in most other countries.
I never went to college. Well, I went for like a year, maybe.
Right. I'm just saying.
People, please learn to want to study. The school doesn't matter. It really doesn't. As long as you want to actually learn, it works. I wanted to learn. I read the dictionary for fun with my grandfather as a kid. Legit.
Fight for education to be a right. It's not a privilege. Tax funding should go to education. Everybody should be allowed to go to college for fucking free. You exist, get an education. Everybody who is fighting it are fucking stupid. Stop letting the stupid people win.
That's number one. Number two, you don't necessarily have to go to college. Maybe you like working with your hands. Do a trade. But yes, learning some stuff is actually good for you. It helps you grow as a person.
Yes, trade schools. Learn something, do something, build. You can learn almost all the things that you would be taught in a textbook for engineering by actually building something. You do not need to be an engineer to build something like an engineer.
Not just that. I mean, what do you call it? Computer science. You can learn to hack or something, a white hat hacker. Hopefully you don't do red hat. If you don't understand that, don't worry about it. You don't need to. If you like computers, probably you do understand that. Now, moving on besides that, what do you call it? Get art and, Get the arts back in school. Music, art, what's the other one? There was one more. Shop class. Oh my god, shop class, yes.
Yeah, shop classes like auto shop, wood shop, all those, they need to come back to schools. Hell, even home ec classes need to come back. Teach people basic cooking skills, sewing, all of that. And it's not just women's work, it's everybody's work. You want to be able to support yourself, you need to learn how to do this shit.
Or if you live with other people, support the community. And it's not just family. Like, If you have like a roommate, maybe he's better at sewing shit. You know what I mean? He can sew whatever problems you have, and you're good at working on cars. Maybe you can work on his car and your own, shit like that. Give and take. But that's something that the Americans don't like. Give and take. Just give, give. I mean, just take.
It's one of the things that somebody like, I wish it was like it used to be where everybody was so neighborly and they helped each other. You know what that neighborly stuff is? Where people help each other when you have something and someone doesn't and you give it to them because you can help them.
Oh no,
that's called socialism. That's society helping society be good. And yes, America, everyone's like, we should go back to the way America was, the good old days. Implying that kind of stuff where neighbors were neighborly and neighborhoods were small and we all helped each other. Because America used to be a socialist fucking country!
You said the dreaded S word. No. I actually really agree. But you know what? This is getting too political. Moving back to the movie.
It might be getting political, but it's true. Like, yeah, I know. We're going to watch this fun comedy movie just for the fun of it, and it's turning into, oh my god, Americans are really this fucking stupid, and we know why. Like, I'm a high school dropout. I'm smarter than most people with a fucking college degree because I actually fucking learn things on my own.
Yeah. Normally, at this point, I would start singing the song from Les Miserables on my own. If you know it, listen to it. It's a good song. But you know what? I'm feeling a little bit scratchy-throated and such, so we're just going to go back to it.
Yep, not creepy at all. Really rich white man who has very peculiar things about don't look him directly in the eye, don't move suddenly, don't cough, no loud noises, comes walking on stage, surrounded by children, particularly a couple of underage girls.
And one thing, honestly, before I saw the tall white dude who is Sir Peter Isherwell, I actually thought the kid was was the Sir Peter Isherwell. I'm sorry, I did. I was like, okay, the kid's a genius. I mean, I'm not saying they can't be, but okay. Moving on.
I wonder if this guy has his own private island.
God damn it, you had to make that joke, really?
Yes, I did. Epstein didn't kill himself. Epstein didn't kill himself. This man is standing on the stage addressing people like he's sad because he doesn't have friends, and that's why he's been creating AI and smart programs for like smartphones and things like that. These children who are on the stage look like they are fucking terrified of him. This actually might be an Epstein allegory.
I was thinking more along the lines of Michael Jackson, high-pitched voice and, like, not having friends. And yeah.
Possibly.
Well,
either way, these children are terrified of him, especially the girls. Okay, so he invented a smartphone that you no longer have to talk to. You don't have to push buttons on. It can sense your emotion through your blood pressure and your heartbeat and all that while you're holding the phone or watching your pocket. And if it senses you're sad, it will play something that's supposed to make you laugh and be happy. The phone sensed that he was sad and plays a video of a puppy riding around on a rooster. But the image is funny. But the little song that goes with it is the saddest fucking thing I've ever heard.
Well, okay, first of all, little kid probably doesn't really know how to sing, but I agree. Second of all, also, this thing is basically a portable polygraph. I mean, yeah. We all know, okay, maybe you don't know, but now you'll know. Polygraph tests are bullshit. They don't work, they're not lie detector and all that jazz. But basically, it's a polygraph test in a phone.
Yes.
I mean,
but, and again, we just paused it so we can talk about this, and it paused perfectly on the close-up picture of the one girl who, again, her only line so far in this movie has been, if you feel sad. And she looks fucking terrified to be anywhere near this man, who, by the way, as soon as they started playing this very sad, depressing song with this semi-happy imagery behind it, is skipping around and smiling on the stage like a little kid. This is a man who looks like he's in his 70s. I would be fucking terrified too.
Okay, now speaking of, as a criticism to technology as it is, we have literally portable machines that give us access to all of humanity's knowledge on the internet. Okay, amazing thing. But at the same time, we use them as basically a dopamine button. If this life app, whatever the hell it's called, setting on the phone is actually as advanced as it is, it's going to get you more addicted to the phone than you already are.
Yeah.
Which is obviously maybe not obviously, but it is their point. They want you to be addicted to your phone. They want you to do shit so that they can sell your data and make more money.
This reminds me of another movie that came out very recently that me and Jorge watched. We have not done a review of, although I think we need to now. Ron's Gone Wrong, where all the kids have their little AI buddy.
Oh, God. Yeah. Fuck. You're right. Now, the guy who plays Sir Peter Isherwell, I think I
He's
know
the one
who he
that
is.
there was a face that you said you recognize him and you just couldn't place what he'd been in.
Yep, Mark Rylance.
Yeah. The same thing. I know his face. I've seen him in other movies, but I can't place a movie I've seen him in.
He was in Ready Player One. I mean, he's...
Oh! Yeah, he
was the Anorak, the dude.
Yeah.
And he does, like, he's a character actor. He can play just about anything. And he's doing a great job. Fuck.
Yes.
I can't even tell that toupee to toupee.
He's scaring the ever-living shit out of children, and it's perfect.
The way you said that, really, man?
He looks like the type of man who would scare the ever-living shit out of a child, 12 to 13-year-old girl. And, yeah, she looks like she's legitimate terrified. Like, she's literally shaking holding that phone.
Say it again.
She's literally shaking holding this phone.
Okay, I'm not...
She is afraid of this man.
Okay,
like,
yes, I wouldn't say shaking. Maybe...
Like, I know it's stage direction and everything. They probably told her to jiggle the phone or act like she's actually afraid. Either way, she's doing a great job of it. She is selling the fact that she's terrified of this fucking man.
You know what? I'm rewinding a little bit. Let's see.
Look at abject terror on her face when he starts giggling. Okay, so he just pointed out that not only does this phone will help you like play videos to make you feel better and everything, but it will also automatically make an appointment for you to talk with a behavior specialist to help you discuss these feelings and understand why you're feeling sad so that you don't have these feelings anymore. And the little white girl who looks absolutely terrified of this man, especially since he started giggling and prancing on the stage, just said, "May I say something?" No.
Yeah. Red flags. Red flags all over. Moving on.
Okay, so apparently this man is actually a genius, despite which would probably explain why he's so emotionally damaged. He was just handed a picture of the scans that the astronomers took that they found the comet is about to crash into the Earth. And without even flipping to the page with the map, just looking at the picture of trajectory, like he had a sense of exactly what's going on. He's like, oh my.
Not just that. Apparently, he also literally just said what I said about, what do you call it, having a dopamine, okay, not literally, but basically, if you can read between the lines. Hopefully you people can read between the lines because you're distinguishing enough to actually listen to Zero Point Energy. Remember, like, comment, subscribe. No, okay, moving on. So, yeah, they mentioned the dopamine button, and yeah, he's actually smart. He actually talked about, just looked at the photo, and oh my, yeah.
So, they're talking with, they're talking with the reporters and everything now, and DiCaprio's character just does not understand why the federal government might be upset and try to proceed with just a legal case against them for telling people, and he's leaking government secrets.
I don't think Edward Snowden exists here.
What now?
I don't think Edward Snowden exists here.
I don't think so either. Which is why they're coming to get him.
But yes, just if you leak classified shit, you're gonna get gotten.
Especially when they specifically tell you, hey, this is everything we talked about is classified. Right? Good. Because yes, Jonah Hill's character actually did say it kind of creepy like that too. Like, remember, everything we talked about, it's classified, right? You understand? Good.
Now, with that though, what do you call it? DiCaprio's character, really naive. Like, wow.
I'm gonna say
don't.
I'm gonna say
don't.
I'm gonna
don't.
Say he's you.
Damn it. God damn it.
Hey, at least you get to be a guy in this one. I'm Kate.
Jennifer Lawrence, please do not take that as libel. You're a beautiful person. He's not. By he, I mean Sean. But moving on.
Hey, I get to be a cute redhead this time, so fuck it.
Pressing play. Fuck. I need bleach for my brain. Okay, so Kate told her boyfriend, husband, whatever the hell he is, and This guy finally had the right reaction. He literally had, like, oh my god, he just started almost walking out into traffic. Obviously, Kate's already gone through that, thanks to the weed tube calm down, and then grabbed him to stop him from going into traffic. And then he literally started putting his head between his legs and was kissing his ass. No, not literally. He was putting his head down, like, breathing, like, oh my god. Oh my god. And yeah.
Is it? Yeah, it probably is bad, but I wouldn't let him just keep walking.
Moving
one
on.
less stupid planet on the one less stupid person on the planet.
He's reacting properly. No, the stupid people were the president, the Jonah Hill. You know what? No, we're not having that conversation again. Okay, just moving on. What I'm gonna say:
if you're stupid enough to walk into oncoming traffic, you deserve what happens.
No. First of all, second of all, he was reacting appropriately. Third of all he needs a little. You know what? I'm just gonna make it a permanent. No, I'm gonna make it a permanent part of our videos. Literally at the beginning, nothing that comes out of Sean's mouth is a part of the ZeroPoint Energy brand. We do not condone or anything, even though he is a part of said team.
Hey, yeah, people who know me personally, you've seen me walk out into oncoming traffic without looking at all, and perfectly dodge every vehicle coming at me. You know why? I actually have a sense of awareness. I know where cars are. I know they're coming towards me. I can pay attention to the sound of traffic. When there's a car less than a foot in front of you and you step out in front of it, you deserve to get hit by it.
No. Pressing play.
Surprisingly, this one's not going to hit Jupiter. I mean, that's actually something I think a lot of people don't know, which, again, thank you, American education system. Jupiter's biggest useful part of being in our solar system is the fact that it is literally a deflector shield for crap trying to slam into the Earth. There have been so many asteroids and comets and stuff that have run into it on its way to us that if it didn't exist, or if it was even slightly smaller than it is, our entire planet would have stopped existing centuries ago.
And life probably wouldn't exist as we know it, or at all, maybe.
Yes. So, hey, one snuck past and killed the dinosaurs, another one's going to sneak past and kill everybody else.
Well, at least the planet will be 2 for 2.
Yay!
God damn.
We're all going to die.
Someday, not literally. We're not. This isn't War of the Worlds.
Moving 6 months and 14 days.
No. Just yes. Yeah. Moving on. No. Moving on. Yes. No. This is going to be a weird one. We're getting political, and we're also getting.
You said you wanted me to have the rants to have fun.
Yes, I know. Okay, so literally, what's his name? Dr. Mindy?
The character he's in here running through as many visualization, relaxation, breathing techniques, mantras that he can to calm himself down. And then finally he's just like, no, I'm going to take one more Xanax. And as soon as he pulls the pill container out, Jennifer Lawrence's character, she just reaches over and like, no, not this time. This one's mine.
First of all. Second of all, okay, I was an anxious fuck as a kid. Okay, I was never that anxious. That or my family never had the money for Xanax. I don't fucking know. But at the same time, just no. Wow. Jesus. He doesn't even use it as a crutch. He tries to do proper, visualizations and shit, like you said. But yes. No, he's just like, you know what? Yeah.
He's trying not to rely on the medication, which is a good thing.
No, it is a good thing. But,
the medication does help. But anti-anxiety medications are actually very useful for people who actually need them and who use them appropriately. Unfortunately, again, America has a problem with abusing things like that. Yay. I mean, I know it's a global thing, but realistically, Americans are, once again, we're number one. We're number one.
Yeah, I was going to go the racist route. White people be whiting.
Yeah, that too. I mean, hey, you know what? We get cocaine from Central and South America, and again, USA, we're number one. Number one consumer of the illegal narcotic.
And the CIA helps bring it in fairly cheap.
They do. Just again, we're number one. Even our shady government organizations are helping us stay shady. Ooh, that should become the America's new slogan.
Oh, God.
Stay shady, my friends.
Oh, my God. Really? Stay shady. Moving on. Pressing. They did it again, folks. They literally, idiots. God. Okay. Just, literally, we have the producer, or whatever the fuck, coming in, telling them who's going in what order, how many minutes on whatever they're doing. First, they have the Sheriff Conlon thing going again. Apparently, he did a softcore. Now we have Ariana Grande doing the pop star that we heard earlier who broke up with somebody, Riley Binna, and then it's going to be them, and they've discovered a plan. They don't even know why they're there, and they're going to be...
They're basically on Morning Brew.
Yeah.
Got a little Fox News.
We're really bashing. You know what? No. You know what? We're being honest. We're being us.
We're
fine.
being honest. We are talking about pop culture and media, and unfortunately, this is what pop culture and media is in today's world.
And just okay. It's a morning show. We all know that it's supposed to be light and fun, getting ready for your day and such. But then they're literally gonna be dropping a bomb on people. Okay, you guys know that song? You dropped a bomb on me, basically.
I mean, it's no different than what I did Good Morning America when the one guy threw an axe at somebody. Oh yeah, and then 9/11 happened.
I remember I was eating cereal when that happened. Literally, I was watching the news. I was like, why are they reporting on a movie? And then I found out, oh my God, this is really happening. Literally, it took me like 2-3 minutes, and then... Well, actually, it was 11 or 12. Probably more like...
So, occasionally, bombs get dropped on TV.
Whether they be real or F-bombs, but continue. Okay, so... Now we have Ariana Grande, Riley Binna, whatever the hell her name is in the movie, and she said she wants her ex, DJ Cello, back, and literally we cut to the family and a couple of other people who have so many notifications on their bash phones, which are basically iPhones at this point, having purchased things automatically and seeing a bunch of updates on people who...
They're getting a bunch of updates on the news breaking that she wants him back, but then their phone, they're automatically downloading the new album by her ex, the DJ Cello.
And not just that, they're also getting immediate articles being written. At least 8, I think, was what the character said. And
yeah, 8 brand new articles about this. Literally a half a second after she said the words, I want my ex back.
In case you people didn't know, a lot of the articles online now are actually written by algorithms as well. Obviously, they're not fact-checked. They're spell-checked by humans and such to make them make sense. But still, like, this is probably proof of that shit, too.
This is Alexa, Cortana, and Siri all in one.
Yeah, but Cortana's at least hot.
True. I mean, so is Sam. I kind of wish Sam would actually roll her out.
Yeah, okay. What else was I going to say? See, now I forgot. Fuck! What's wrong with you? God damn it! Oh, right. What do you call it? Like, I know that the different facts we spout kind of make us sound like conspiracy theorists, but we do look shit up,
and yes, we don't just read the first Google article that comes to us. We do look at them. We look at ones that have differing opinions to ours. We look at ones that have similar opinions to ours. We do actual research when we spout our random nonsense. Which, for the most part, that's what it is. We're just two dudes sitting in the basement trying to have some fun here. Yeah, we go on little rants and shit. It's our opinions. Oh, fuck it. You don't have to agree with us. We don't expect you to.
Exactly. But we're right, you're wrong. I'm rubber, you're glue. No, I'm kidding. No, but in all seriousness, like, what do you call it? If we hit some kind of curiosity in you, I'd recommend that you look it up. Do whatever research you want to do on your own. If you don't find research fun, then fuck it. You don't have to either.
Yeah.
Moving on.
It was all publicity stunt.
Yeah, probably. It was all a publicity stunt. Literally, the DJ Cello proposed to fucking Riley Binna, and just they keep going through different people doing different things in media. An article, and then the Oglethorpe intelligent dude who also participates.
They had the producers of the show literally pressing buttons and changing the algorithm to push out articles by them as they're talking.
Just like it makes you wonder how many articles they have pre-written to be like, okay, post it.
Uh-huh.
Number one. Number two, the fact that this is all going on live TV, and then instead of being a private thing, obviously they're probably just getting married because they're, what do you call it? Record labels are made a deal and shit to get more publicity, and yeah.
Of course.
Also, they just mentioned that they both slept with the same woman. Like, okay, it's morning television. You don't talk about that unless you're in the UK or Germany, I guess. I mean, I know for a fact UK has done that before. They try not to, but yeah. I don't know about Germany. I'm just guessing because, porn.
German talk shows will talk about just about anything.
I'll take your word for it. Okay, we have a source. Continue.
They are fun to watch. If you've not watched German talk shows, they are hilarious. Unfortunately, not many channels actually put an English subtitle on them, so it really helps if you do speak German.
No. Really? They're funny? I mean, I choose to believe Robin Williams in that one. You know, they killed all the funny people.
I mean, they're funny in my sense of humor.
Ah, nihilistic. Okay, moving on. Okay. Their phones are basically having seizures now because of everything that happened on TV. God damn it!
And the older person in the room who doesn't have a smartphone is like, who are these people? I don't even know who they are. Like, why are they talking?
Yeah. And this is her favorite show, so you'd think she would know a little bit about this stuff.
She knows the headlines of it and stuff, but she doesn't know all the guests because she doesn't have a smartphone that she's constantly holding in her hand staring at. Like
but she's a fan of the show. So you'd think she'd know a little bit, that's what.
Maybe she's just a fan because she likes the banter between the drunk white chick and
the Tyler Perry. We'll call him the Tyler Perry.
The Tyler Perry. There's no other way to describe this character. Like, I legitimately, I have seen Tyler Perry in a bunch of movies. I should have been able to know him on sight. But when I saw the trailers for this movie, and even when they first popped up on screen, first thought, it was Michael Strahan. They have a very similar face, and that is one of those things that's going to sound kind of racist because I just saw two black men with a square jaw and like, hey, they look alike. No, people, literally, Google images of these two people. Tyler Perry and Michael Strahan do have an at a glance passing resemblance to each other. They can be confused for each other.
Now, in all fairness, to make sure that nobody calls you racist, okay, look up Tyler Perry in this movie, and don't look up. And Michael Strahan is a talk show host. Put it into Google. You'll see what he's talking about because I actually agree. Yeah. Okay. They're going into the interview. They're talking about their discovery. We all know what it is now, so I'm not going to reiterate. And, okay, so I'm not going to talk about it again. Sorry. And we have Dr. Oglethorpe, the guy who was at the White House with him, saying like, oh, God. Literally just groaning because they're going into detail. They didn't keep it simple.
I think they're trying to keep it simple, but they're both just one shocked by being on TV. DiCaprio, he's actually relaxed for once because he took a whole Xanax instead of a quarter of one. But now Kate's freaking out because she did not get a Xanax this time, and she hasn't had a chance to take a smoke break since the day before.
And we all know what he means by smoke break. Beefer.
Yes. And I have many friends who can attest to if they don't get their smoke breaks, sometimes hourly, yes, that aggravates me, that they can't do anything productive at all.
Yeah, unfortunately, just... Okay. I'm just gonna shut up. You know what? I'm just pressing play. Just... If you smoke, but at the same time, try not to let it control you. You know what I mean?
I am Kate. I just have to say that. We just took another pause break. She literally just snapped on the TV host because, hey, they got bad news. The planet's going to die. They're just making jokes and trying to keep it all lighthearted and funny and keep it going. And in the words of the House of Mouse, because, hey, fuck you, spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down.
The medicine go down?
The medicine go down.
If you people did not understand that, I'm sorry for you. Okay, so...
If you didn't get that, you're a super califragilistic-fucked.
That was good. Okay, moving on, though. Just the fact that she literally just freaked out on TV makes sense and actually goes to the gravity of the situation.
We're all gonna fucking die!
Yes, literally. And she said it a little more high-pitched and such. She's a woman. As well as...
I'm trying not to
scared.
blow out people's eardrums. Some people listen to this shit with headphones on.
True.
Who the fuck am I kidding? Nobody listens to this. I hate you people.
God damn. Look, point is, she had the right reaction, and then literally everybody who is watching... Well, not everybody. We saw two people. We saw the talk show host go like, the fuck? And then Oglethorpe, again, is like, you done fucked up.
Yep. Oh, they just made a joke off of my joke. Like a spoonful of Xanax makes the medicine go down. God bless the American healthcare system. Throw drugs at it.
That would just make saving the Earth more expensive. Literally. Bunch of machine guns, shooting a bunch of Xanax at it. No, it wouldn't work. Boson stuff. I'm kidding.
If any country on this planet could make a machine gun that shot Xanax into space, it would fucking be America. Remember, we put wings on a cannon.
Yeah, in case you didn't get that, people, that's the A-10 Warthog.
Yes.
Wait, it is the Warthog. Yeah. Yeah,
Well,
it's the A-10. No, it's A-10.
Technically, it's the Fairchild Republic A-10 Thunderbolt Lightning.
Fuck it, whichever
Yeah,
one
no,
you
it's a
find.
real long ass name to say A-10 Warthog. Just a big
Okay.
ugly plane that's basically a machine gun with wings.
Pressing play. Also, really good play though. Okay.
But remember there in the White House that they said, even he said, scientists don't like to say science is ever 100%. It's 99.78%.
Still. Okay. We literally just went through a scene where they were giving them their media shakedown, talking about how they affected the internet, and they had low traffic except for Dr. Mindy, Leonardo DiCaprio. God damn it! Now you got me saying it.
I said it one time and now it's just in your head.
Yes, Leonardo DiCaprio is apparently fuckable, which we all knew. Anyways,
Yes.
So,
yes, he is.
anyways,
I'm
so
ashamed of it.
you say you are, you aren't.
A little both.
Okay, fine. Anyways, so they went through the media shakedown and they said that you said this was 100%, and now we're being told that it's not by Jocelyn Calder, the first person they called at NASA. Now, she said it's not 100%, it's 99.78%, as we remember. And first of all, that's bullshit, that it's not just 100%. Second of all, that 0.22% is important enough to say it could pass. Like, no. If it's 80% and 20, fine. 90% and...
Remember when they said the same thing to the president? She said, okay, about 70% and call it a day.
So you think she was under orders to say 70%?
Well, NASA is weirdly it's a private organization, but it's government funded, so yeah.
They're beholden to the public, though. They have to publish everything. They
What?
can't lie to the... Well, they can, but they're supposedly not supposed to.
I mean,
Like, every picture that they take has to be reported on the net and is put in place, like, everybody can look at it.
yeah, except for the fact that they manipulate those pictures to make things look round when they're flat.
Why did you have to make that joke?
Because I had to make the joke.
God damn it. Now...
Hey, just think, if the flat earth is real, especially in this movie, the firmament, the comet will just bounce off of it.
Pressing play.
This is one of those few times where people can actually hope and pray that the earth actually is flat.
Pressing play.
Hey, she actually said that right.
I was gonna say, like, wow.
She'll make a point of pointing out that white girl actually said something in Spanish correctly.
Technically not Spanish. I think it's Maya or Mexican.
What the fuck is now, buddy?
I'm Mexican. The fuck it is.
Okay. Okay, we're laughing hysterically right now because basically the Herald, the newspaper that they went to with their story, is telling them that they can't do anything with the story because the head of NASA, who is actually a super donor to the president, who doesn't believe anything because hey, science, it has to be fake.
Again, Trump parody. Moving on.
Yes. Well, now Kate's boyfriend is the one who believed her, who also worked for his own newspaper. Literally just wrote an article within an hour of her being on TV. Its fucking byline is literally, hey, you know that crazy chick who thinks we're all going to die? I slept with her.
Which is some bullshit. You don't backstab people you know like that unless they're assholes. And she's not an asshole.
And you know what?
She's trying to save lives.
Since this is one of the few movies that actually makes the article readable, I'm going to read the little excerpt that's on the screen for it too. When I first met Kate Diavosky, part of me knew I should stay away, but sometimes we all confuse a red flag for a checkered flag. Since then, I fell for her. Little did I know I was hooking up with a psycho who someday would be thinking we're all going to die.
Oh, also, very fittingly, the name of the newspaper is Autopsy.
Yeah.
That took you a bit.
I did the open party. You're gonna die, and you're gonna die. Everyone's gonna die.
I was thinking more memes.
They dragged Sarah Silverstein into this.
I
said Silverstein.
Her name is Silverman. You made her more Jewish. What the hell, man?
Yeah, like she could get more Jewish.
Apparently she did, because you did it.
It's not my fault. I mean, partly my fault.
I was gonna say, really? Really? You're using that excuse?
I'm gonna blame it on the scene did not contain her tits out.
But
that's a really good movie. She needs to do more movies. Full Frontal and Almost.
Moving on. Okay. Now we literally went through a little montage of a bunch of different things that are happening in the media with apparently the sheriff did some other shit and then
the sheriff didn't do anything. The president sent him a picture of her pussy.
We can't see.
Yes, we fucking can.
You know what? No. I'm gonna say pum pum from now on. Send him a picture of her pum pum.
You said pum pum, I'm gonna say pussy. If you try to send to me again, I'm gonna use the other word. Think about it. Yeah.
God damn it. At least say it with a British accent so it sounds classy.
Who's that?
No, that's French. No, I meant the C word. Anyways, moving on. So, after that, then everybody's talking about how they don't want the president and stuff like that, and then Dr. Mindy DiCaprio comes in again and says how what appears to be from the rhetoric, a right-wing guy on Twitter, or their version of Twitter, saying that it's all a hoax, don't be scared and stuff, and this reads exactly like the stuff from COVID.
Uh-huh.
Like, it's a hoax, it's not real, and then those people died from COVID. Not all of them, obviously, but a few of them did.
Not enough of them.
God damn it, man. Death is not the solution.
Death is always the solution.
Okay, I think Hitler agrees with you. And you know what? That's not good company. You know why? Because it's Hitler, and because hell.
We got the Standing Stones in Georgia that would agree with me, too.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
For the love of God, no.
Yes.
You literally just... Yes. No!
Maybe.
No! You go, maybe... No!
Probably. It's a possibility.
I fucking hate you. Moving on.
Es posible?
Your Spanish is so shit. I swear you said despacito. But I know you wanted to say es posible.
Es posible.
I hate you. Okay, so Dr. Mindy, after responding to Twitter and seeing everything, has all the, not all the FBI, a bunch of FBI agents asking him if he's Dr. Mindy, and he's like, oh my gosh, and then he's getting carted away.
And we paused on a perfect scene, which I feel is going to very obviously lead to this. I mean, it's a scene of Kate jogging while she's on the college campus, so she's back at Michigan State. And there are people in the quad just kind of mocking her for, we're all going to die. Literally, just like that.
Literally, yeah.
I can guarantee either the FBI is going to be waiting for her when we unpause this, or she's going to get randomly tackled and or tased. Let's see.
I hope she doesn't get tackled, but moving on. Okay, so, the white guy... Oh, we paused again. The white guy, Dr. Mindy, got picked up calmly. The two minorities, Dr. Kate and Dr. Oglethorpe, in case you didn't know, Dr. Oglethorpe is black, and got picked up with guns drawn.
And Kate's only a minority in this movie because she doesn't give a clear pronoun.
No.
That's literally a joke her boyfriend made to her. Like, oh, you'll tell the rest of the world that they're all going to die, but you won't even give me a pronoun.
No. I'm not. That's not what I'm saying. No. I agree with you there. What I'm saying is that she's a minority. Oh, wait, you're right. Yeah. She's even more of a minority
because she's white.
Yeah,
but they come at her guns drawn in secret, undercover, and then the black guy, they just come speeding up in cars, slam on their brakes, get down on the ground.
Yep.
And I love it. He's perfectly calm. Like, this has happened to him 100 times, and like, be calm, everybody. I just have slightly more skin pigmentation than you because your ancestors migrated to Northern Europe far before mine did. Yep. Can we leave that one clip in?
What?
Unless you assholes take me to the Batcave. Get this fucking hood off my head. Okay, so why the FBI arrested them? Okay, now we're getting a little bit farther in now. Is they brought them in to apologize because they had people run the numbers and then they literally yada yada them. And they're now fully willing to mobilize the full might of the U.S. government behind them to change the situation. And you know why? Politicking 101. Stay on brand. The president's involved in a scandal. Let's divert attention.
Yep.
So instead of, oh my god, the president's pussies on the internet, the president is going to save the planet by nuking a comet.
Okay, and again, the president in this movie is a woman. Obviously an allegory for Trump because of certain things. You can watch the movie, you'll find out. Anyways, so...
He did have tiny hands.
I don't know if Meryl Streep has tiny hands. Just moving on. Point is...
And a dump truck of an ass.
God damn it, man. Jesus. Think with something other than your goddamn penis. Or ass.
It has the bigger head.
The fuck it does! I've seen your mom! Okay, so, like we were just talking about, diverting attention from her hoo-ha, and then Kate again is having a emotional... Really?
Yeah, every movie needs a little Pacino. Hoo-ha!
Anyways, so, Kate is having another existential, emotional breakdown, basically. And from there, I'm sorry, but really it's been, about a week already, and she keeps crying. I mean, yes, it's the end of the world, but it's the end of the goddamn... Okay, maybe it's because I've gotten cynical because I've lived through the pandemic, but at the same time, yes, it's the end of the goddamn world. We're all gonna die. Have some fucking fun!
Think of it from this point of view.
Yes.
The thing that's going to kill everybody on the planet is named after her.
Wow, it must have sucked for Damocles.
Sometimes I hate when I understand your jokes.
Because
nobody else listening to this does, because none of our friends listen to this shit.
Unfortunately.
So, there's 50 of you in the private group that I fucking send this shit to. Watch my fucking videos!
What's wrong with you? In case you people didn't get it, I said Damocles, referencing the sword of Damocles. Yeah. That's all I'm going to give you. Look it up. Google's a thing. Pressing play.
It's my fellow Americans, bitch! That's the proper way for a president to address the American people. They've been doing it since they've fucking been televising things in the fucking 50s. It's my fellow Americans.
No, it's my fellow Americans. It's my fellow Americans. It's My fellow Americans, and all that jazz.
Yeah.
All the accents of all the you
And
get
Meryl
the joke.
Streep can do every one of those accents flawlessly.
Okay, like she gets a lot of shit because of the Oscars and shit, but in all seriousness, she's a great actress. She really is.
She is, and she plays a dumb white person very, really well in this.
Which is weird because she usually plays like snarky, smart. Well, you know what I mean.
I think that's why she's doing so well. Hey, it's better than Mamma Mia.
We'll agree to disagree, but moving on. Also, like DiCaprio, like I said, I've never seen him play this kind of thing, but it's awesome. And Jennifer Lawrence, just the emotional breakdown stuff. It's wow.
You weren't born until the 90s, so you didn't grow up with 80s TV as much as I did. You don't remember Silver Spoons.
No, I don't. I didn't grow up with one either.
Yeah, he was on it as a child actor. He was semi-serious and funny like this.
All right.
Yeah, 30 fucking years ago. Hey.
His name had to be fucking Bennett. Okay, sorry. Okay, we just watched the president talk about how they're going to have a big speech and talk about everything, a lot of spending, get this done. They're going to have a hero, and what do you call it? Washington always needs a hero and shit. His name is Benedict. Benedict Drask. Okay? Okay, this might just be me reading too much into it, but I'm pretty sure he's going to chicken out. His name is Benedict. I'm assuming we're going to have a Benedict Arnold situation. Obviously, he can't defect anywhere, but he's just going to chicken out and run, let's say, to Canada or some shit.
Maybe.
Maybe I'm reading too much into it. I'm just saying.
Maybe he has a doctor and he's just a little bit strange.
you don't...
That was an appropriate moment for silence for the death of that joke.
I'm going to throw a bottle cap at you again. Okay, so, turns out Benedict Drask is played by Ron Perlman. Great person to play that role, and he plays it well. Very military, very old school, calling people just pussies and such, and okay, I give up. You know what? I'm saying the word. And from there, literally, he said, I only ask that people earn what I'm giving them if this indeed is a suicide mission, which is from Saving Private Ryan, as Kate says, and
if this is a suicide mission and I get snuffed, I only ask that you earn the extra living that I give to you.
Yes, fine, you quoted it word for word. Bravo, you have a good memory. Me. No, okay, so, from there, it kind of reminds me of this thing that's done multiple times in Hollywood. I'm not sure about political speeches. I don't really listen to them much. But you guys remember the speech from, what do you call it? Independence Day. We will not go quietly into that good night and all that jazz. Just about every patriotic movie involving the American military fighting some kind of big bad, whether it be kaiju or whatever, has that speech. We will live on. We will survive and all that jazz.
Yeah.
Like, this, what do you call it? It just reminds me of, like, I can only imagine if that's plagiarized so much, not word for word, but basically, then how much are speeches in freaking Washington, D.C. plagiarized like that?
Well, since there's no such thing as an original idea, and realistically, the majority of people in Washington, D.C. are geriatrics, so they probably couldn't remember when those speeches originally came out. They might think they're original, not completely forgetting that it's something that they read 47 years ago when they were pretty ancient then too. Because some of these people have been in Congress a little older than my grandparents have been alive.
Wait, your grandparents are dead though, right? Okay, moving on. So,
and all of them died in the 90s. And some of these people were in office for over 20 years then.
Moving on. So, from there,
we have senators who were in office before my father was born, and my father's 61.
Now, one argument I am going to have with you, though, is there is such a thing as an original idea. I've seen some, screenplays that have not been put into anything out there because nobody wants to lose any fucking money anymore. Nobody wants to gamble. There are original ideas out there, like Ron's Gone Wrong.
I can guarantee if you type that entire script into something else, you will find that it's very similar to some other work. It's been changed enough to be different, but it's not an original idea. It's a modified idea.
Okay, no, I can agree with you there. Like, freaking, what's his name? RoboCop is basically Frankenstein.
Yes.
But it's still changed enough.
And the whole Independence Day speech is just kept, Captain, my Captain. Do not go quietly to that good night. Okay, it's a modification of that speech. It's a great speech. It's a great poem, but it's just a modification of that.
Speaking of, stay tuned, everybody. We are going to watch, what the hell's the name of that movie again?
Good Will Hunting.
No! Robin Hood movie. I mean, Robin Williams movie, but it's not Good Will Hunting.
I'm not telling you.
I'm looking it up now. Okay.
God damn it. Dead Poet Society.
There we go! Dead Poet Society. We're watching that.
God damn, having the repository of the world's knowledge at your fingertips and only a handful of people in the world actually know how to fucking use it, but they all never tuck the phones down. I hate you all.
I prefer to use my memory, okay? I'm still one of those people, but if I can't remember, I'll look it the fuck up.
I just meant the fact that you can look it up before, because I want to tell you something. And the fact that you could look it up, because you're intelligent enough to realize that your phone needs to be used for something other than mindlessly staring at TikTok.
Or tits.
Or tits. I mean, it's very useful for staring at tits. I do use mine for that a lot. But I also use it to read intelligence articles, dissertations, and things like that.
Agreed. Now, or dicks as well, if you're into that.
Yeah, not so much. I mean, occasionally.
No, I just meant for our viewers. I mean, I don't want anybody to feel singled out. You can't please everybody, but...
I mean, you can. We call those people bisexual.
I thought you were going to say pansexuals.
No, omnisexual. Then they do it to everybody.
Okay, moving on.
Omni equals all. Just for people who don't understand the words, because they're not English, because omni is Latin. Yeah, Latin.
Yes, it's Latin. Speaking of, stay tuned. We're going to record an episode entirely in Spanish.
That's going to be fun, because you won't hear my voice at all through that entire movie. Also, I feel it's important to point this out while, at this point, we've obviously been talking for a while.
God damn it.
I'm going to point this fact out for those of you who are listening. We're only an hour into this 2-hour long movie for however long we have been talking now. I want to say it's the better part of an hour and a half.
Or getting close to 3 hours, honestly.
Yeah, we're very opinionated people, and you know what? I say we're probably going to put this whole thing up, and not in its entirety, but we're going to keep the long form in, because, well, the algorithm records view time, not views. So, like, you don't have to watch the whole thing. Just let it play to the end.
And like, comment, subscribe. Bye-bye. Have a good night. Fuck you, people. Bye-bye.